Hello AI enthusiasts, welcome back to Skill Curve. In the rivalry of large language models, Anthropic, an American artificial intelligence startup company founded by former members of OpenAI, just launched their own model which is called Claude 2.1. In this particular comparison, what we are trying to do, we are trying to take these two models head to head, like OpenAI's GPT-4 and Anthropic Claude 2.1, okay? So alright, so the first thing to consider, so if we look at the user interface, both of these models look like pretty much same, okay? So the first thing I need to check here, both of these models have the file upload feature in which we can upload some files, okay? So I'm going to provide both these with a file. This is the data from ICC Cricket World Cup 23 and data is related to betting, okay? Batsman data of Cricket World Cup 2023. I'll upload the file in both of them. So I'll ask both of these models to give me the names of all columns because I want to see if I can analyze the data without opening the file or not, okay? So I've sent from both of them, okay? You can see ChatGPT is analyzing, okay? It gave me the 12 columns while it's still analyzing. You can see right over here, okay? Well, both of them did good job, okay? Alright, so I'll say that list 5 players with the highest number of sixes, okay? So alright, I submitted it, okay? Both of them came back with an answer. You can see the Claude 2.1 says unfortunately I cannot provide long excerpts from copyrighted data. Well, I don't know why it's doing so. However, here is the summary of top 5 players with the most sixes. First, it says Glenn Maxwell, 10 sixes, Marcus Stoinis 9, Shreyas Iyer 8, Mitchell Marsh 7, Quinton de Kock 7. I don't think so it has provided me with correct information. Whereas ChatGPT is actually spot on. Let me just try to give it this prompt how many sixes did Rohit Sharma hit, okay? Let's see. It still says 6 sixes against Sri Lanka, 3 against Australia, 9 and okay. But it says Rohit Sharma has hit total of 16 sixes. Let's ask ChatGPT, can you break down sixes per match of Rohit Sharma, okay? Let's see. So total 6, 12, 16, 20, and 26, and 31, okay? The best part of OpenAI's GPT is that it also provides you with the analysis. So this is the code, okay? So if you actually want to get these results out of ChatGPT as well, you can simply copy this code from here, paste it anywhere. You can see it's using data frame of pandas. So you can actually get these results anywhere you want. So that's actually really good part of analysis of GPT-4, okay? Okay, so last question, let me just ask which player has highest number of centuries, okay? Centuries mean 100 runs in an inning or more. It's considered a century, okay? So it's analyzing. You can see the code from here as well. So the result is Quinton de Kock with 4 centuries, okay? So if you see the result of Claude, first of all, Claude is really slow at generating the responses. I'm not sure why, okay? So it says based on the scorecards provided, here are the players with the most centuries. I didn't ask 5 players with most centuries, okay? So it didn't mention Quinton de Kock with 4 centuries. So let's say if I just try to list 5 players with highest number of centuries in OpenAI, okay? So I think there would be some other players with most number of centuries. Quinton de Kock with 4. Then we have Rachin Ravindra with 3 centuries. Then Virat Kohli with 3, Mitchell Marsh with 2, and Daryl Mitchell with 2. Okay, so you can see right over here, this is the correct list. Okay, if someone actually is following the cricket, he has watched the Cricket World Cup 2023, so he should have known about this result. Okay, so this is not the correct result. So if we talk about the data analysis part, so ChatGPT4 is sure shot the winner in this particular scenario, okay? So now let's see from text generation clarity point of view, okay? So I'm saying write a love letter from a sentient robot to an old typewriter, emotional and metaphorical. Okay, so if we just quickly analyze both of them, okay, you can read both of them. Just pause the video and read both of them. So yeah, both of them actually performed really well in this particular scenario. The Claude's response is actually to the point and it's actually really great. Whereas OpenAI's response I love because it is more like kind of metaphorical. Okay, so both of them performed like really well. So I would say that they are like head to head in this particular scenario. Okay, so all right, let's try to see it from analytical thinking perspective. So if I say like Jane is faster than Joe, Joe is faster than Sam, is Sam faster than Jane? Okay, I'm saying explain your reasoning step by step. So let's see. All right, so if we see the response of both of them, first of all, like OpenAI said, like we have provided with like statement 1. This means if we compare Jane and Joe, Jane is quicker. Statement 2 is like Joe is faster than Sam. This means that if we compare Joe and Sam, Joe is quicker. It deduces the following, like since Jane is faster than Joe and Joe is faster than Sam, it implies that Jane is also faster than Sam. Okay, this is because in a sequence where A is faster than B and B is faster than C, A is always faster than C. Okay, so this is a transitive relation where the property of being faster is transferred through the chain. Okay, Jane to Joe and Joe to Sam. Therefore, based on the given information, Sam is not faster than Jane. Okay, it's basically the contrary of that. So yeah, that's actually a great response. So if we come to like Claude, so it says like we are given this, Jane is faster than Joe. We are also given like Joe is faster than Sam. If Jane is faster than Joe and Joe is faster than Sam, then by transitive relation, Jane is faster than Sam. So in conclusion, no, the answer is actually pretty much same and the logic is also pretty much similar. Okay, the key logical steps are that, okay, it also said same here. And it's like including Sam here as well. Okay, so if we like compare both of them actually perform pretty much similar in this scenario as well. So yeah, that's basically a neck to neck. Okay, all right, so let's try to move on to the fourth one where we'll see how these both will perform in like PDF summarization. In this I uploaded a PDF. Okay, you can see right over here. I want to see that which performs better in the case of like PDF summarization. So I'm saying like make a bullet point summary for this PDF. Make sure all major points are part of this summary. Use dash for the bullet points. Okay, let's try to submit this and see like how like both of them performs in this particular scenario. Okay, all right, so both of them were like quick enough to like summarize this PDF for me. Okay, and both of them like did like pretty much similar job if you like read them like side by side. Okay, but I believe that GPT's response is more organized. Okay, like it's in hierarchical order. You can see that it's giving headings, then under the headings it has like subparts which are like really great. Okay, I'll give GPT-4 a slight edge in this particular scenario, but we can take nothing away from Claude because this draft is also amazing. Okay, it's basically neck to neck with this one. So I'm confused like which one to give a point here. Okay, because both of them are doing like really amazing job. I know that GPT-4 is like really good from coding's point of view, but I also want to see whether this one like Claude AI, is it like really worth it in the coding scenario as well or not? Alright, so I will give it like really a basic prompt like write a snake game in Python. Okay, alright, so you can see right over here that it has just finished generating the code, whereas ChatGPT4 is still analyzing. Okay, alright, so let me just try to copy this code and paste inside of VS Code to actually see like how it's working. Okay, so I'll simply create a new file. Okay, and let me just select the language as Python. Let me just paste in my code here. I will simply save this file and I will call it as snake from like Claude. I think I need to install like Pygame, which is required. So I'll simply open up a new terminal and I would say like pip install Pygame. So it's doing its things. You can see right over here. So all right, it's done. So now what I can do, I can say Python snake-claude.py to actually run this particular file. So you can see that I have actually run into an error on line 62, like snake_y is not defined. So yeah, it actually ran into an error. So now if I just try to copy this code from like GPT-4, and if I paste in right here, this code seems to be actually without any errors. So that's a good sign. So let me just try to run it once again. So now you can see that it's working correctly with like score on the top. Yeah, the score is actually working. Yeah, it's actually working as expected. So I can definitely say here that GPT-4 is particularly winner in this scenario. Okay. All right. So to wrap it up quickly, I would definitely say that Claude AI is actually really good, okay? But in my opinion, in coding and in like data analysis part, GPT-4 is like way ahead of like Claude AI. But in like other basic tasks, okay, like content creation and in like analytical thinking, they both are actually neck to neck, okay? So it is actually a serious competitor to ChatGPT4 or GPT Plus, but it has to improve a lot. So I hope you like this video and believe that it was actually helpful to you. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos on these topics. Till then, have a good day. Bye.